Well, it's been a while since I've made a video. I've been working on a camper a little bit that my wife bought. So one of the things that we need to do is we have an outside light that needs power to it. Well, it has power. The wires are there, but we don't have a switch. And I want to run a toggle switch, but we're going to mount it sideways because what I want to do is put it by the door frame. So the door frame is here and be able to flick the switch as you're going in and out with a bit of a cover. And I thought, this would be a really good opportunity to grab some metal shaping tools and be able to make that happen. So what I've done here is I've taken a pattern, mostly based off of here, to give myself enough space that I can drill a hole in here and run my wires out back to here, then back up, and then the light will be grounded on its own. So power in, power out, or however the switch is configured. And since this is a 1970s camper, I thought it would be really cool if we kind of added some of that 1970s detail. So I thought a cover like this with some beads rolled in it might be pretty cool. All right, so I've got my plate marked out. I'm hoping to go with like a 70s style industrial theme with it. And in the bead roller, I've got a tipping die with the groove die for the bottom. And I'm going to try it out. I'm just going to run some beads and see how this turns out. Now, I just remembered, because I never record with my camera, that I need to be on the horizontal. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back my tension screw. I'm going to put my plate in there. And I'm just going to bring it so that this touches. Pull that out. And then go down about a half a turn. We'll see how this goes. So we left a little bit of a mark in there. And we'll go a little bit more. I kind of like how this is going to turn out, so we'll keep going with it. And you can see how this thing flexes. We're going to fix that in another video. But for now, we're just going to keep running this through until we're happy with the results that we're getting. All right, so I got a bit of a starburst going on here. Kind of what I was going for with the 70s industrial theme. So it's cupped a little bit. I didn't pre-stretch this before we went in, but I've got an easy solution for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on this way or this way. Which one do I like better? Now to fix this and flatten it out a bit and define the lines a little bit more, I want to use my body hammer with the chisel tip on it. But you never want to hit on this surface with a steel hammer, because what'll happen is it'll chip, it'll mark, and then if you go to, fix up a panel, you'll leave those marks into it. And there is a bit of a slight radius to this. I believe it's a 36 that's on here. So what I'll do is I'll use a plastic dead blow on here and start in the middle here. And you can see right away that flattens right out. And we'll keep moving on. And doing that all the way around, pretty much until we've got this flattened right out. And I'm not even hitting this that hard. I'm just giving it very light taps. Trying to keep it as accurate and small as possible and not smash my thumb in the process. All right, so the next piece that we're gonna work on here is I'm gonna make a wrap that goes around it. And where I've ran these beads, this is where I'm gonna bend it to match the outside of this. Now I'm hoping to end up somewhere in here when I wrap it around so that I can cut this out and make a recess for the switch to fit in. I've gone and welded this, done a little bit of metal finishing to it. And I've drilled my hole where we're gonna put the switch through, and then made some legs that are gonna come down on each side. And then we'll bend those up and drill a small hole in there so that we can put a screw on each side. And then all the wires will be tucked through the back here. And then that way, when this goes up, I'm gonna prime this and sand it down a little bit to make it look like a 70s starburst to match the 1970s camper. First coat of paint on it. Turned out not too bad.